So today we are starting with the topic right circular cylinder. Right? This topic is from exercise 19.2. 19.1 we have already completed. So first of all, I'll tell you what is a cylinder. So you must be familiar with this shape. This shape is cylindrical, right? And this is right circular cylinder. Why we call it right circular cylinder? Because here this line, which is the height of the cylinder, makes 90 degree with the radius of the base. That's why it is a right, means right angle, right circular cylinder. Otherwise, you may have a cylinder which is little tilted. We call that also a cylindrical shape, but that will not be a right circular cylinder. Right means when your height and your radius are perpendicular to one another. So that is your right circular cylinder. So first of all, let's discuss about the formulas of this right circular cylinder and then we'll move on to the exercise. Okay? So first of all, if I discuss CSA. Now, this CSA stands for curved surface area. It stands for curved surface area. Curved means ये जो curved है आपका, ठीक है? If this is your suppose cylinder, if I turn it like this, it will become a cylinder, right? So curved surface area means the surface area which is curved and which I can touch, right? This area. I'm not talking about the top which is circular in shape. I'm not talking about the bottom which is again circular in shape. I'm talking only about this curved surface area, right? So if I want to calculate the area of this curved surface, then how I will calculate? First of all, you cut the cylinder from here. And open it. It will take a shape of rectangle, right? It will take a shape of rectangle. So curved surface area क्या है? सिलेंडर को आपने काटा यहाँ से और वो रेक्टेंगल बन गया. तो ये था ना आपका आउटर कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया. जब मैंने इसको काटा और ऐसे कर दिया तो that curved surface area or that surface which was curved is now a rectangle. क्या है अब ये? Rectangle है. तो rectangle का एरिया क्या होता है? Do you know the area of rectangle? It is L into B, right? Length into breadth. अब इसकी length अगर मैं बात करूं, suppose I'm taking this is my length and this is my breadth. So length is the height of the cylinder, right? अगर इस तरह से देखा जाए तो length क्या है? It is the height of the cylinder. तो curved surface area में सबसे पहले आ जाएगा suppose H, which is your height of the cylinder. और उसके बाद ये जो आपकी width है, this is what? जब आप इसको सिलेंडर बना देते हो तो ये आपके सर्कल की बाउंड्री है. ब्रेथ क्या है आपकी? इट इज द बाउंड्री ऑफ योर सर्कल, राइट? इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल? एंड बाउंड्री ऑफ योर सर्कल इज circumference, right? Very good. So this length is your height and this breadth is your circumference, and we know circumference is 2 pi r, right? So will not write curved surface area as L into B. हम curved surface area को L into B नहीं लिखेंगे ये बोल के कि ma'am told us that cut the cylinder, open it like this and it will become a rectangle, so area is L into B. We will not do like this. We will write the formula as H in place of length, right? Yes, and in place of breadth, we will write 2 pi r, where r is the radius of this circle. Clear? So the curved surface area we write as 2 pi r h. This is the formula for your curved surface area. Is it clear? Yes, ma'am. I hope now you have no problem in the formula of curved surface area. So area, curved surface area is 2 pi r h. Okay? Now, Next we have TSA. Can anybody tell me what does this TSA stands for?
Total surface area of the line.
Very good. Total surface area. So if I again talk about the cylinder, its total surface area means the surface of this cylinder which you can touch. So I can touch this curved surface area, and right now this cylinder is not closed. ये दोनों साइड से ओपन है, right? बट हम बात कर रहे हैं सपोज इफ योर सिलेंडर इज क्लोज्ड, तो क्या होगा? ऊपर भी एक सर्कुलर सी शेप होगी, नीचे भी एक सर्कल होगा, सर्कुलर लिड यू कैन कॉल इट. जैसे ये आपकी चौक है, इट इज योर राइट सर्कुलर सिलेंडर, दिस इज योर कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया, this is your top which is a circle, and this is your bottom which is again a circle. I'm so sorry, the class is very wide, so I'm not facing towards that side. So I hope things are clear to you also. Clear enough? So cylinder curved surface area is this. This is your upper cover which is again circular. This is your bottom cover which is again circular. तो अगर मुझे इसका टोटल सरफेस एरिया चाहिए होगा तो क्या होगा? दिस कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया प्लस एरिया ऑफ द टॉप विच इज अ सर्कल प्लस एरिया ऑफ बॉटम विच इज अगेन अ सर्कल. मींस कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया में 2 बार सर्कल का एरिया डालना है. क्लियर? एंड रेडियस ऑफ टॉप एंड रेडियस ऑफ बॉटम विल बी सेम. उसमें तो कोई डिफरेंस नहीं होगा, राइट? बिकॉज इट्स अ राइट सर्कुलर सिलेंडर. सो इट इज 2 pi RH plus 2 times area of circle. For the top it is pi r square plus for the bottom again it is pi r square. And if I simplify it, it becomes 2 pi RH plus this is 2 pi r square, right? And then further to simplify this formula, what we do is we will take 2 common. We will take pi common and we will also take r common. Here you have r and here you have r square, so we can take r common, right? So it will become 2 pi r common, and inside you are left with h from here plus r from here. So this is the formula for your total surface area, 2 pi r h plus r. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt up to here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So that's all for this right circular cylinder. No doubt there is one more formula for the volume, but I don't think that's here in your books. Volume will study in the next exercise 19.3. That time I'll explain you the volume also. Okay? So these 2 formulas are clear to you now, and now we'll start with the exercise. So exercise 19.2. Question number 1. Find the total surface area of a solid cylinder whose diameter of the base and height are 14 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively. So things given to you are height and diameter. Your height is 10 centimeters and your diameter is how much? 14 centimeter. But do you need diameter for the formula? No, you need radius. So what will be your radius?
7.
7. Very good. Diameter divided by 2, that is 14 divided by 2. So your radius is 7 centimeter. Okay? What are they asking in the question?
Total surface area.
Total surface area. So just now we discussed the formula of total surface area. So can anybody tell me what is the formula for total surface area?
Ma'am.
Yes, Anushka?
Ma'am, 2 pi r in the bracket r plus h.
Okay. You can have r plus h, you can say h plus r. Both are right. Good. Sit down. So, total surface area formula is here. You just have to substitute the values. So in place of pi, what we will write? What is the value of pi?
7.
22 by 7.
Pi, sorry, I thought the radius.
Okay. Pi is 22 by 7 into, what is your radius? 7 bracket r plus h. R is 7 and h is 10. Now I hope you can simplify it further to calculate total surface area. Can you simplify?
Yes.
So you will calculate total surface area yourself, and with this, what units you will write? Centimeter square. Because for area, your units are in squares. You write meter square or centimeter square or whatever. Clear? Any problem in question 1? Okay. May I rub?
Yes, please.
Now question number 2. Question number 2 is, find the height of a solid right circular cylinder whose total surface area is equal to 314 centimeters. Don't start solving question number 1 now. You can solve it later. Right now, try to understand what I'm explaining. Okay? So in question number 2, they are asking you to calculate the height of the cylinder whose total surface area is given. It is equal to 314 centimeters square, and the diameter of the base is 8 centimeter. And in the bracket, they have specially mentioned that you will take pi equal to 3.14. Generally, we take pi equals to 22 by 7, and in some cases, we take it as approximately 3.14. So if nothing is mentioned in the question about the value of pi, you can take any of your choice, but mostly we take 22 by 7. And in case it is mentioned in the question that you will take pi as 3.14, then you will take this value only to solve your question. If you neglect that thing in the question and you take value 22 by 7, you will not get the exact answer, or you can say the right answer, because you know this value is not exactly 3.14, it is approximately 3.14. तो अगर आप ये लेने को बोला है और आप ये लेके चलोगे तो आंसर में थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस आएगा, डेसिमल्स का थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस आएगा, and examiner will consider it as your mistake because he mentioned it in the question that you have to take this value. Okay? So in case it is mentioned in the question that you will take pi 3.14, then you will take this value only, right? So in this question we will take pi as 3.14. Okay. So you have to calculate the height of the cylinder. Total surface area is given to you. It is 314 centimeters square. Diameter of the base is given to you, and that is 8 centimeter. So if diameter is 8 centimeter, what will be your radius? 4. So radius is equal to 8 upon 2, and that is equal to 4 centimeter. Okay. Now we have to calculate height, and what is given to us? Total surface area. So we will apply the formula of total surface area, right? So total surface area is equal to 2 pi r. Then in bracket what I will write? H plus r. Okay. So let us substitute the values now. In place of total surface area, what I will write? 314. 2, and in place of pi, 3.14, because it is mentioned in the question that you will take pi as 3.14. Height you have to calculate, and your radius is 4. I think I missed radius here, 2 pi, and then we have to write r also. So 3.14 into 4 and then h plus r. H you have to calculate and r is 4. Right? So let us simplify it to calculate the value of h. Okay. So I will take these numbers 2 into 3.14 into 4, which are in multiplication here, to the other side, and they will be in division. Okay, we'll write these numbers in denominator of 314. Clear? So 314 over 2 into 3.14 into 4 equals to h plus 4. Any doubt up to here? Okay. Now, can I cancel this 314 and 3.14? What I can do is, I'll remove this decimal. And I'll write 100 here in the numerator. Right? And then 314 and 314 will cancel out. I intentionally did not multiply these numbers here. Because I can see that this is 3.14 and this is 314. Just by removing the decimal, these numbers will cancel out. So why to complicate your calculations by multiplying and then dividing? Clear? So we will simply cancel out these two. Any doubt? And then further, 4 and 100. So 425 is 100. Right? And then it is 25 over 2, which I can write in decimals as 12.5 is equal to h plus 4, and 12.5 minus 4 is equals to h, which means h is equals to, what is 12.5 minus 4? 8.5. So height is 8.5 centimeters. Clear? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So this was your question number 2, and now question number 3. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem?
No, ma'am.
So let's move on to question number 3. May I start the explanation? Okay. So now when I'm explaining, you are not supposed to write or do anything other than listening to me. So question number 3. A rectangular piece of paper. So you have a rectangular piece of paper of dimensions 20 centimeter into 14 centimeter. Like suppose this is your rectangular sheet of paper whose dimensions are given to be 20 centimeter into 14 centimeter. Suppose
Your books it is 22.
Your books it is
22 centimeter into 4.
In my book it is 20. So okay, I'll go with your book. Everybody's book says 22?
Yes, ma'am.
So the dimensions are 22 and 14. Other number is 14, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 14 centimeter. So you have this rectangular piece whose dimensions are given to you, length and breadth are given to you. They are saying that it is rolled along the breadth to form a cylinder. अब आप इसको roll करोगे along the breadth to form a cylinder. और ये क्या बन जाएगा? Cylinder. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Okay. Then find the radius of the base of the cylinder so formed. So I'm leaving this question for you. What they are doing is, you will just think about it and try to solve. मैंने आपको जब फॉर्मूला करवाया था तो मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया था कि ये जो नीचे सर्कल बनता है ये आपकी विड्थ होती है, ठीक है, और विड्थ आपकी फिर सर्कल की सरकमफ्रेंस होती है. Think in that manner and try to solve. They have given you the dimensions of this rectangular sheet. Length भी आपको पता है, breadth भी आपको पता है. You are rolling it along your breadth. इस तरह से रोल कर देंगे, ठीक है, and you will find the radius of the base. निकल जाएगा? निकल जाएगा?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So question number 3 you will do yourself. Now question number 4. In case you face any problem in question number 3, if you are not able to solve, come to me, ask me, I'll help you out, or I'll do the question on the board next time. But I want you to try it. It's not very difficult. 2 pi r equal to value ही तो डालनी है and you will calculate r. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So question number 4. The radius of the radii of two cylinders are in ratio 2:3. So this time you have two cylinders. How many cylinders? Two cylinders. And their radii are in ratio 2:3. So you know whenever things are given to us in form of ratio like 2:3, we'll consider the radius of first cylinder as 2x and radius of second cylinder as 3x. Good. And their heights are in ratio 5:3. Now heights are also given in ratio 5:3. So we'll consider our heights as 5y and 3y. We'll not consider x again because we have already considered that for your radii. Clear? Calculate the ratio of their curved surface area. And they are asking you to calculate the ratio of their curved surface area. So, okay, let me first write and then I'll explain. Okay. This is question number 4. First of all, we will write the things given to us, that is ratio of radii is equal to 2:3 implies let radius of first cylinder is equal to 2x, right? With radius I am writing r1 in the brackets, which means I will consider first cylinder's radius as r1 because we cannot write both as r. Same हो जाएंगे ना दोनों if you write same r for both. So we'll write r1 for first and r2 for second. Okay? And radius, that is r2 of second cylinder equal to 3x. Clear? Clear to all? Now in the same manner we will write for height. Ratio of heights is equal to 5:3. There. Let H1. I am now directly writing H1. What does H1 stands for? Height of first cylinder. Let H1 is equal to 5x and H2 is equal to, sorry, not x. We cannot take x again here. We will take it 5y and 3y. Clear? Okay. Now they are asking us to calculate ratio of curved surface area. So do you know the formula of curved surface area? What is the formula? 2 pi r h. Curved surface area is 2 pi r h. Okay. So I think I'm just, because you can see the full board but in recording full board was not visible. Okay. So ratio of curved surface areas is equal to curved surface area of first cylinder. Sir, right now only they are sitting in this room only.
Only in this room.
Only in this room. Curved surface area of second cylinder. Okay? Clear? This is, in this way we write ratio, right? Okay. Now I will substitute the formulas. Pi and H2 we will substitute the values. So R1 is 2x, H1 is 5y, over R2 is 3x, and H2 is 3y. Now x and x will cancel out, y and y will cancel out. 2 into 5, sorry, can we cancel anything? No. 2 into 5 is 10 and 3 into 3 is 9. So what is the ratio?
10 ratio 9.
10 ratio 9. So therefore ratio of curved surface areas of two cylinders is 10 ratio 9. Any doubt? Okay, good. So copy it and then we'll move further. Any problem, beta? Any problem in the question? Okay. Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
British is still writing. You're not able to see the board?